Good day. Today's topic is bioorganic chemistry and proteins, prepared by me, Oleksandr Yeremenko. What is bioorganic chemistry exactly? Bioorganic chemistry is the science that studies how chemistry works in living things. It connects biology and chemistry. It looks at the molecules that make life possible. These molecules are things like proteins, fats, sugars, or DNA. Bioorganic chemistry helps us understand how our body works, how food gives us energy, and how our cells stay alive. So, bioorganic chemistry studies the molecules that make life possible. And one of the most important molecules in our body are proteins. Let's look at them. The importance of proteins. Proteins are very important for all living things. They're made from small parts called amino acids. There are about 20 of them, and they join together in many different ways to make different proteins. Proteins build our body and help it work. They're often called the building blocks of life. They have different levels of structure. The first level is the order of amino acids, like beads on a string. For example, hemoglobin has a specific sequence that lets it carry oxygen. So the order determines everything else about the protein. The second level is when the string starts to twist or fold. So twisting and folding. The third level is when it folds into a specific shape, a 3D shape. This shape helps the protein to do its job. And also, some proteins have a fourth level where protein chains join together. For example, antibodies, they join together but because it helps them to fight infections. The shape of a protein is very important because it helps the protein to do its job. What are functions of proteins? There are several major functions. The first one, structural support. They build muscles, our skin, hair, and nails. Some proteins, called enzymes, help with chemical reactions like digesting food. Enzymes are very important in our body. Transport. Other proteins like hemoglobin carry oxygen in the blood, so transportation. Immune defense, antibodies, I've already mentioned them. And regulation. Some proteins, like hormones, help control our body processes. Every cell in our body uses proteins to stay alive and work properly. In conclusion, bioorganic chemistry studies the molecules that make life possible, and proteins are one of the most important of these molecules. That's why I made a presentation about them. They build, think muscles, they protect, think antibodies, and control our bodies, think hormones, for example. And of course, without proteins, life couldn't exist as we know it.